Hi everyone, this is Stitching to Connect Annie. I hope all your stitching dreams and wishes are coming true this holiday season. It's Gobble Gobble week, Happy Turkey Week, however you choose to celebrate your Turkey Week. Hopefully it's with family and friends and you're able to get together after our couple of years of COVID and feel good about being together. Still be cautious. It's funny because I have my masks that I wear. I got them from, I think it was Chico's. That doesn't sound right. Maybe Soft Surroundings. Maybe someplace else. Anyway, they have strings around on your neck, and then you pull them up, and then you pull the strings in the back, so they can hang around your neck all the time. And no, they're not N95 or whatever those are. But when I'm out and about, I throw one of those over my neck. If I hear somebody coughing or something, it goes right on. So just an FYI, if that's something like you don't want to wear your mask all the time, but have it handy, it's kind of nice. And I got some cool, I'll have to show them next time. I got some cool, there's some different ones, different patterns and things like that. And anyway, I really like those. I have 3 or 4 of them, and then you can throw them in the wash. You can also put a filter in them. I've found a really good way to help protect myself. So that said, take care during your holiday season and mask up if you feel you need to, but I just hope you really enjoy your family and friends. So we'll jump right in. Last time I was filming, I was in Seattle with my son and his wife and their big dog, Magnus, and we had the best time. It was a really, really great 4 days. I got there on a Thursday and came home on really super early Monday. So I was there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, essentially half a Thursday. And we had great weather. That was a blessing because Seattle can be kind of gloomy, you know, from October on until spring. And we had like 2 days of almost full sunshine, 1 day of partly sunshine, and no rain at all. So that was a really nice surprise, because I packed for many layers and just hoping that I wouldn't have to use them all, and I didn't. So I think so that was the last time I filmed, and I told you about how I had the flu and kind of wiped out my whole first week of November. So this is my November. You can see I had the flu all that week. Then I went to Seattle from here to here because realistically I was still recovering right up till the time I left for Seattle. So I essentially did not get any stitching done the first 2 weeks of November. Got home and I've done some stitching. So I'll show you what I have done. This is Dark Queen of the Earth. When I started this again, I was like, no light green, no yellow. I was like to here. So the last week I have done in the last week I've done this much. So I'm pretty happy with that. And ooh, I really, you can't see it, I'm sure, but that yellow is sparkly. So that is fun. I'm really enjoying that. So I did a smidge, I don't have it handy. I did a smidge on my kitchen, my French kitchen that I'm working on for my daughter for her birthday. But I didn't get a lot done, so I'm not going to show that. I got almost maybe that much done of it's the strawberries and mint, and that much done on the mint plant. So I need to bust that out in the next week and really put some stitches in that, because I really want to have that done. Her birthday's the 21st of January. So I really want to get it done. Realistically, I think I can. I'm almost positive I can. So anyway, so I'm going to kind of smush life in between topics on this. It's not going to be a very well structured video, which who needs structure when you're a cross stitcher, right? Or anyway, when you're a cross stitcher with plans or hopes and dreams of, because my November plans pretty much got wiped out. I was looking in my wonderful book, which is covered with stickers. What did I do? Oh, I put the turkey on today. I put the fall leaf on today because I decorated my, and all of those leaves are metallic. Aren't they pretty? They're great. I order them through, did I put them away? I did. I don't know if I showed these to you last time. I'll show them to you again. Pip sticks. So I got turned on to pip sticks with one of the Black Needle Society boxes we got. I think it was a couple, so what happened was I signed up for boxes like the year COVID started, I think. Maybe it was 2020. Anyway, I got one box and somehow I made the error, I'm sure, because they're so good with their bookkeeping. But I made the error. I pushed a button wrong, or I said, no, cancel my subscription. I was trying to say pause or don't send next month's, and I pushed the wrong button, and somehow I canceled my subscription. And that box was May. It was right before I went to my first StitchCon. So that was May of 2021 that I got that box. So it has been a while. It was the one with, I believe it was the one with the rainbow honoring Gay Pride. I love the box. And anyway, they had some pip stickers in it. And I got turned on to those. And I ordered all my stickers that I've ordered up until just recently. I'll show you those too. Are pip sticks. So I really like them. They're fun. I've had lots of fun. My October one was full of whimsy and black cats and spooky books and all the things, hocus pocus stuff. And so that was really fun. So I did October like that. September, I kind of dedicated to I like whimsy, I really do. It was kind of magical things. I don't remember exactly because you see the time turner. I threw some of these because I got some of these too. These are little bottles of nail polish. Kind of turned me on. I thought that was fun. August, I did. I don't even remember what my theme was for August. Oh, I had gotten these stickers back. I don't remember when, and they were all related to stitching. July I didn't do. I must have started, oh yeah. So this was all since August. But I'm having fun with it, and I ordered a new set of pip sticks, and these were those. See how amazingly they're like foil, kind of. So if you like stickers, pip sticks is great. You can get some pretty good deals. Just go on their website. It's www.pipsticks.com. Get in on their newsletter, whatever, because it's super fun. And then I did get a turkey's. We don't do a big turkey dinner here, so, but I wanted something to represent turkeys. So I have him in my calendar, and then I put him on my book, on my cover. So if you're not into stickers, sorry, I'm throwing this in, but that's fun. And then I love these, and I haven't even taken these out of the package. Hopefully they're not too glary. Look at those black cats, and you know, if you've watched me for a while, you know I have a pure black cat named Sierra, who's the famous thread and needle eater. Go back to my June YouTube if you're interested in that tale. But anyway, and they're more black. Some of those look gray, but they are solid black. I love this one where it's peaking. So I'll throw those in during the months, maybe when she does something amazing, or I just love her. I just love her so much. She's over here looking at me. I don't know if she's gonna come and get in the photo or not, in the video or not. Not sure what she's gonna do. So, well, I might as well throw these in since I'm on stickers. So, I don't remember, I honestly do not remember how I found out about these. It might have been on Facebook, I don't know. Anyway, it's a website called Grabie, Grabie, and they have all kinds of, maybe when I was looking for something like to do a junk journal, I think maybe I had heard of this company, grabie.com, I believe it's called. And they do lots of ephemera. That's the word I wanted to find in my head. Ephemera for junk journals and journaling and fun things like my calendar and stuff like that. And I saw these, and I haven't talked a lot about it, but my other passion in life has been sewing. And I used to make a lot of my clothes, a lot of my daughter's clothes. Boys' clothes, yeah, I made them here and there, kind of when the whole stretch, when you started to learn how to sew on stretch fabric back in the 70s, I think it was. 70s, 80s. I made my sons a couple of sets of, you know, sweatshirts, sweatpants, things like that. But I never really did a lot. I never really made a lot for my sons, because sewing for men is kind of boring. But I always had a passion for fashion, I did sew a lot of Vogue patterns. I put my skills to the test on those. I think the last thing I sewed was a Vogue pattern for my son's wedding, my dress for my son's wedding, which was 4 years ago. That's the only thing I've really, really done was fashion sewing lately. But they had these. I'll just show you a few. Okay. And there are 30 stickers in each one of those. Okay. If you like fashion, couture, is that how you say it? Yeah, there's a lot of glare, but I'm not taking them out because they're a pain to get in and out of that bag. Anyway, they have each one multiple, and I think this is one of my favorites. Look at that dress. Okay, is that a fabulous dress or what? I love the big skirts and all the, you know, all the stuff. Look at her, that dress. Yeah. And I even got one for men. It all came together in this package for like $18, I think it was. Anyway, I'm going to throw those in here and there. And you might even, when I start doing giveaways, when I start getting, you know, when my numbers hit, I think my goal is 500 now. If I can get 500 subscribers, there'll be a giveaway. So I'll throw in some of these with the giveaway because there's multiple ones. So I did stick one on my phone, which is kind of fun. So there are these very, very clear kind of cellophane looking stickers, if you can see them. Anyway, they make me smile. They make me think of times of old, but also just the amazing fashion through the years. So these are very vintage patterns. So I got that, which was super fun. I was excited about that. So that's all I have on my stickers. So as you can see, I'm getting into the spirit. I did my Color Street nails today. Nothing to write home about, but I love Color Street because they last at least a week or so, and I can wear them on my short nails, and they're fun. So I did that this morning. I've got the beginnings. This is a Christmas tree in lots of swirly swirls. This is one of my favorite shirts. It's very, very comfortable. It's black, so it goes with everything. And yeah, some snowflakes. I'm just all over the place today. Because I don't really have any more stitching, I will show you my haul, which is considerable. So, and this is a spoiler thing I ordered back in, I think I looked through my calendar and it was August when I ordered this. Be-Stitch Me. And I think I heard about it on Michelle Bendy Stitch's Zoom or Twitch or one of her interactive shows. She said, "Have you heard about Be-Stitch Me's coffee box?" And we are all going, "No, I hadn't heard about that." Be-Stitch Me is a company that dyes fabric and silks. I don't know if they dye cotton or not. I'm not sure on that. I won't speak to that because I don't know. So it's called Be-Stitch Me. Be-Stitch Me Silks. Or just Be-Stitch Me. Be-Stitch Me. And so I ordered the box. So look away, spoiler alert, if you don't want to see this. I think I got this Saturday. Pretty sure it was either Saturday or yesterday, which was Monday. Oh, today's Tuesday, the 20th of November, I believe. So anyway, was enough silks to do this pattern. Again, look away if you don't want to know. It is a Autumn Lane Stitchery fabulous pattern. How's that? How fun is that? It's really, really, really pretty. I love Autumn Lane Stitchery. Now, I'm not a coffee drinker, but my bestie Verna is. And I also have another very good friend, Jenny, who is. I will probably do this for one of them because it doesn't make much sense to do it for me because I'm not a coffee drinker. But I think it'd be a super fun gift. So, probably not going to be Christmas. I'm already working for something for something with my friend. And then, oh my gosh, look at these beautiful fabrics. And it's a 1/4 yard of each. Mine is 16 count Aida. Hopefully it'll show. Oh, showing up a little bit pinker. It's a little more brown than that, but it's gorgeous. It's really beautiful. That one's called Cappuccino, and that's the one. No, that's not the one. Show you. This is the one that they recommended for this. This one's beautiful too. This is Macchiato. That looks very, very much the color. It is. Very beautiful dyeing. I think they are definitely going to go on my, I need to order more of their fabric. Or got 4 pieces. So it was a mid-price box. It wasn't terribly expensive. I love this. This is called Cold Foam. And I may do, now that I look at it, it's maybe not the one I was thinking I was going to do. But anyway, I'll tell you about a pattern I bought that I may do on this one. Anyway, these are beautiful fabrics. And then this one is Coffee Club, which I totally love too. I wish they all smelled like coffee. They don't. So we got those. Then we got these beautiful these beautiful silks. So I'll show you the first. I'll show them in 3s. Tell you the names of them. From your left to right. Oat, Cold Foam, and Biscotti, which looks totally like Biscotti. Like you want to eat it. And then, this is cute, Little Fox, Espresso, and Caramel. Great names for colors. And then Macchiato, Shortbread, and Cocoa. It might be Cacao. It probably is just cocoa. I don't know. These are all silks. And Bone and Java Hut. And Java Hut is the one that does, I think I pulled it out and looked at it. Java Hut's the one that does all the letters. So I think this is chart. Okay, so the DMC alternatives are listed also. But I think it's done in DMC, but these silks are so yum. And that variegated is really pretty. That's the only really variegated one they have. Yeah. So doing variegated letters are always fun. So anyway, that's that box. Oh, and then we got, because I'm not a coffee drinker, but I may use this for coffee dyeing because I don't have coffee in my house. They sent us coffee waves, Fable Grounds coffee waves. Toasted nut fudge is the name of it. It sounds really good. I may even have to try it. But it doesn't come with instructions. I don't have a coffee maker. I don't know how you make it. So I'd have to go to their website, find out, how do you make this? I am not a coffee drinker. I love the smell of coffee. I think I even like coffee ice cream, but I've never been a coffee drinker. I prefer my hot chocolate or my tea, spiced teas, flavored teas. I don't remember the brand. Everybody knows it, and I can't remember the brand that I drink usually. But anyway, but I can't, it's super packaged because I can't smell it at all. They were probably afraid. They probably wanted it super packaged because I've gotten boxes before from different vendors that their coffee got away in the box, and then it either super smelled like coffee, which is fine, but it even damaged some things. So they did a super good job of containing that. Plus everything else was contained. The fabrics were in a plastic bag, sealed plastic bag. So let me show you these again. Lots of fun. I don't know. That's a really interesting color. Maybe I just really didn't, maybe I had it under evening light and I didn't realize how pink it was. It's very beautiful. So all those were in a plastic bag. All of these were in a plastic sealed bag. So they did a great job. So will I get more Be Stitch Me boxes? Probably in the future I will. I think for the money you pay, it's well worth it because those are silks. And they're good amount of silks. I think, are they 10 yards? Yeah, they're 10 yards of silk, each one. That's a lot of silk. So, yeah. So that was one of my receivables. Put that back in one of my coffee mugs that I've gotten from all my Black Needle Society, Black Needle Society mugs are right here, or cups, or whatever. Except for this one. This was Hocus Pocus. I think I showed you this. Super fun. I need to start drinking from some of these. I just have them on display back here because they're kind of fun to look at. This one we got at camp, at Black Needle Society camp. This is a Hogwarts. This is a Gilmore Girls. Hogwarts, Gilmore Girls. And I'll talk about the other one in a minute. Okay, so I have kind of everything everywhere here. I thought I had my other. That's frustrating. I don't. Okay, so one of my other haul pieces is, look at those cats. I just love their little faces. They're like, so, I didn't do anything. What are you talking about? Did I make a mess? I don't know. And of course they're black, except where they're all splashed with colors. And this is a, oh boy, did they not put, yeah, it's the 805 Stitcher. That's a different company for me. I'd never ordered from them before, but the quality and the, I just had to have it. That's the inside. It's got a vinyl, look at the paint colors with the little paw prints, because you know if those cats were in paint, it was gonna be on their paws, and then there'll be paw prints everywhere. So this made me smile. It has a little, looks like a little wave on it, kind of wave, kind of cool thing. Yeah, it's very cool. Oh, there is what I was looking for. Hold on 1 minute, I have to get something. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I glanced over and saw what I was looking for, and then realized, oh, I can show you this. This is the mask I was talking about. So there's a pocket you can put a filter in, which a lot of people swear by. I've never used them, but my bestie uses them. And then it has, I wish I could remember where I got these. I don't think it was Chico's. I think it was Chico's. Anyway, and I got them right at the beginning of the pandemic, like maybe 3 to 4 months in. Because I was making them for myself, but this seemed like such a good idea. And you could definitely make these too. I just haven't, because I ordered 3 or 4 of these, and that was plenty, because I can just throw them in the wash. So when you hear someone cough, or you're just in the airport, which I always travel when I'm in the airport with masks on, you put it over your ears, this. It goes around the back of your head, and then this is how you pull it tight. It's a really good tight fit. And then, you know, when you get off the train, or you get up where it's fresh air or whatever, you just take it off your ear, and it hangs over your neck. So you're not losing them. Because I was tending to like put them in my pocket, or I'd drop them, and then I wouldn't have another one. So yeah. And I got some very pretty colors. I got this one. I got one that's zebra striped. I got one that has fall leaves on it. And I got another one. Anyway, I highly recommend them. So I think I do need to put this in the wash, because I think I haven't washed that since I traveled. So that's going in the wash. So I'm glad I looked over and saw that. Okay, so another spoiler alert. Everybody has been showing these, and pretty much everybody has talked about them. So Black Needle Society's November box is called Gods, Monsters, and Mythology. And I thought, and this was, oh, okay. So then I somehow like negated my membership to the Black Needle Society boxes after 1 box, which was kind of disappointing. And then I put myself back on the wish list, waiting list, whatever you want to call that. I forget what they officially call it. Got back on that, and then this is my first box since I got back on that. Very excited. So I'm back on track, and I even paid for my next one already. So yeah, I like these. So I'll show you a few things I've got. So we got this bag. So the kind of the theme of it is Athena. Even though it's Gods, Monsters, and Mythology, there's more Athena referenced items in it than not. And if you know anything about Black Needle Society, one of their prominent members and prominent suppliers is Athena, Goddess of Designs. And she's the one that makes the fun t-shirts, and she did the 13 days of Halloween. I don't remember. Anyway, and she was prominent in putting together the boxes, the Halloween boxes, which I didn't get this year, but they were fabulous boxes. One trick box, which focused on Stephen King. Brain is working, just taking a little time today. And the other box being, so that's the trick box, and the other treat box. Do I remember I do not remember who the designer was or what the focus, but it was a lot more fun, more whimsical kind of box. And she was very instrumental in that. So one of the things we got, which I had gotten some of these, Dine for Sass. This vendor was at the Black Needle Society camp in August that I went to. And so I had gotten a couple of her, I gotten one piece of her fabric and then a couple of her floss, I believe. I hope I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure that that's who it was. Anyway, she put in these and they're beautiful. The purple's a little less variegated, but it definitely has some variegation. But look at this one. Oh my gosh. That is a fun, and it's 10 yards. This one's called, this purple is called Persephone, and this one is called The Fates. So, fun. Then we got this, which is beautiful. And I definitely will hook on to something. I'm going to take it out just because it's shiny as it is, and then when you put it in plastic, you can't see it. Okay, hopefully you'll be able to see this. It's a very nice hook thing dealy going on here. Maybe I will put it on here because then I can hold it up against it. Okay, so I did. I put it on the box, or on the bag that Athena made. And it is a little hard to see, but if you can see, I'll try to get out of the glare. That's a goddess, and there's a box, and what do they talk about? It's Pandora's box, basically. So it's a zipper pull designed by Hoika Mikhail, which I totally butchered that. Will you use this zipper pull to unzip to take a peek inside? Don't worry, we don't think you'll unleash all the sorrows of the world, but you may unleash some cross stitch. It's called Pandora's zipper pull. I am not super knowledgeable about mythology, but I do know some of the basic ones. I do know some of the major ones. Of course, Athena, Pandora. I think there's another one in here that I'd heard of. But, oh, Medusa, because Medusa is our needle minder. She's the one with the snakes in her hair. Yes. It's a pretty fabulous needle minder. It will either go on a project or on my needle minder board, which is back here. Which I put all my needle minders on from Hogsmeade Honeydukes. Athena said, how did you get those to stay? Well, it's called put it on the front and put it on the back, and it works. I was amazed. I totally was amazed. But this has all my favorite needle minders on it, or needle minders I've received. And as I've said before, I don't use needle minders a lot because of my cat now. But sometimes I'll pop one on just to have as pretty as on my stitching as I'm stitching. And Athena, she's a pretty one. She's definitely a pretty one. I'm going to put her on my tray for now. Oh yeah, she sticks good, or well. So Athena's on my tray now. This was a Frogworts in the Frogworts box this summer. So yeah, that goes behind. It gets prominently put there so that I can look at it and enjoy it. So yeah, those are the goodies. Then we got a notepad, which I'll just show you one of the pages because I put notes on one already. And it's called Notes. Just says notes. What does it say? It says 9 Muses Notepad. Okay. Designed by the Black Needle Society. No, it's not. Excuse me. Read the wrong thing. Artwork by Kiara Maharaj. Let the 9 Muses inspire you and your creativity, but you may want to have this exclusive notepad handy to jot down any ideas that come your way. So there's 9 Muses on there. I would have to look them up. I don't know their names, if they even have names. So yeah, I've used that. That's interesting. Oh, here it is. Okay. Then we got this handy dandy Stories in the Stars 3-inch start square. 3-inch square can be used to start a new project. It also has cutouts for your needle to mark a 2 and 2.5-inch start from the corner. Design includes 4 constellations: Hercules, Cassiopeia, or Pia, not sure, Ursa Major, and Ursa Minor. Again, don't know the constellations. Couldn't tell you. Well, that looks like the Big Dipper. That kind of looks like the Big Dipper. That would be the only one I would know. Okay, so that's fun. It's made. They've sourced a company that makes. They made a bookmark out of this for one of our boxes. It's almost like a wood. It's a very heavy paper. It looks like wood. It looks like it has wood grain. I don't know what it's made of, but anyway, so that's fun. Stick that in my little bag. And then, oh yeah, here's my notepad. So here's my notepad. I put my notepad in here. We got this mug. It's a little racy, but I like it. And it's a nice mug. It's a really good handled mug. I like the handle on this one a lot. And the colors are beautiful. It's like a watercolor. And it's called Designed by Water of Whimsy. I may have to look them up. With winter on its way, we thought the story of Hades and Persephone was most appropriate to decorate a mug for warm beverages. Use it with the tea included in this month's box, which includes pomegranate as one of the ingredients, much like the seeds Persephone consumed that doomed her to the underworld. I don't know much about Persephone. I'll have to look her up. Because I got, yeah, one of is the Nectar of the Gods tea. This is blended with black tea, decaf Ceylon tea, raspberry leaves. Raspberry is a big one for me. I love that flavor. Natural pomegranate flavor, raspberries, natural cranberry flavor, natural spice flavor, orange, cinnamon, cranberries, ginger, cloves, and cardamom. This tea contains caffeine. So don't drink it at night. And it's loose tea. So I think I have a tea dipper thing somewhere. I'm going to have to either look it up or order one on Amazon. Again, it doesn't smell. They sealed it super well. So it says Nectar of the Gods tea. Again, artwork is beautiful. We're not sure Dionysus, I don't know if I pronounced that right, would approve of this beverage due to its alcohol-free nature. You can always pop some alcohol in if you want. Apparently Dionysus may have had a drinking problem, alcohol drinking problem, but I don't know. But we think a fair number of the other gods will enjoy its delicious fruity taste. Perfect for warming you up as we head into the winter months. Again, I gotta look up and find my tea. I guess it's called a tea ball. You put the loose tea in it and then you dip it in your water and go that way. I think I have one somewhere in my cooking drawer. And then this was the, yeah. And I lost the back of this. I don't know what happened to it. It had a cardboard back on it, so anyway, that'll be handy for just grabbing and adding my 2 cents worth here and there on. And I like the mug a lot. Is that all? Oh, and of course, am I getting confused? Hold on just a minute. So the needle minder, the specialty thread, the zipper pull, the notepad, the 3-inch starter, the tea, the mug, the notions bag that Athena did. And this is this cross stitch start. And guess who it's done by? Satsuma Street. And it is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Really cool. I don't know, it might be a New Year's start for me, because I think that'd be super fun to start. So colorful. And says Athena was the Greek goddess of war, handicrafts, and reason. Handicrafts and reason, which I didn't know about the handicrafts. That's pretty cool. She was born fully armed from the forehead of Zeus, and was frequently depicted with her sacred animals, the owl for wisdom, and the snake. Didn't know about the snake either, which symbolized prudence. I've never heard a snake referred to as prudence, but maybe when I'm stitching her, I'll call her Prudence, because I don't like snakes very much. I know Athena, goddess of design, she loves snakes. She's a Slytherin, and she's doing this really amazing Slytherin cross-stitch pattern. Athena, goddess of design. I think that's her YouTube. Anyway, go over and watch her. She's amazing and fun, and she's a huge Harry Potter fan too. So Athena gave the Greeks the first olive tree as a gift, and so the city of Athens was named for her. Didn't know that either. The letters A, O, E stand for of the Athenians, right here, in ancient Greece. Ancient Greek, sorry. It's 78 by 80, so it's not huge. I do love it. It was definitely a big plus in that box. Plus all the other fun things we got. I mean, they're the way they source things and their vendors that they find are amazing. Katie and Laura do a great job with that. Okay, then I have some of their haul. I got my forbidden fibers for November. I think I'm in November now. I think these are for November. Again, I have collected a number of these. I'm thinking of maybe canceling my membership to Forbidden Fiber just because I want to do some other things with my money. But I have over 200 of their wonderful. So it's not because I don't want, but now that I'm getting boxes, I'm paying for Black Needle Society boxes every 2 months. I believe it's every 2 to 3 months anyway. Specials come along that I want to join in and grab, you know, it's all the things, but you have to be somewhat smart with your money. And I have joined Weeks Dye Works through, I'll remember it, just give me 2 seconds, maybe I won't. The gal back in Rhode Island and Massachusetts that has a shop, and I'm in her club now. Oh, and I think I joined, because I was watching, I think I joined a bags club too for this next year. So I've got a lot of these now. And I'm also finding I'm a little bit more, when I see a pattern and I love the way it's done, I may order the threads through 1, 2, 3 Stitch, or get them at I have an awful lot of DMC now, or get them at my local Joann's or Michael's. I don't go to Hobby Lobby, but the other ones, and pick up some when I'm out and about, because now I'm out and about, and for 2 years I wasn't out and about, so I was ordering a lot online. And so these have been amazing. This is Gingerly. What is a Weekend, which is kind of fun. Really pretty light aqua. Caviar. What you squeaking at, girl? You can hear her. She's sitting in the window. She probably sees some bunnies or deer out in our little area. Most likely bunnies. Deer come kind of later in the afternoon. This is Screech Owl, which I have from my Halloween box I ordered last year with Forbidden Fibers. Dark Cherry, which is very, very pretty. I really like that red. These are 6-yard ones, okay? Pistachio, which totally looks like pistachio. Sugar Plum. Fun purple. This is a one-of-a-kind. So they do, I believe, 8. I could get this wrong now. 7, maybe. Regular, you know, she does them for everybody. And then she has one-of-kinds that she's dyed for different boxes and stuff. They don't even have names. They just have a one-of-a-kind. This is Foxy. Very pretty variegated orange. This is Pisces. Love this. So a lot of hers are, her dyed, over-dyed threads are solid color, but she does some beautiful variegated. Hate to be predictable. I love I love what she chooses for names. And powder, which is blue. So I lied. I thought maybe I put another one of a kind in another box or something, because I know I had more than one of a kind. Hard to say. Oh, did I show that one? I don't know. That's all I had in my hot little hand. So I wanted to show those to you before I put them away. If you want to know how I do my, store my flosses, especially my overdyes, watch my video before last and I go through that. You can see how I do it. And I got my Weeks Dye Works. I don't think I showed these. I don't think I showed you these. If I have, I apologize for repeating. I don't think I have. Carnation. Pam something owns a shop. I get my Weeks Dye from her. This is gorgeous. Caribbean. I think I had this one before for something I got this summer. Cappuccino. Again, the coffees. Hi, girl. You come see me? You want to see the folks? You want to see the folks? Say hi. I'm Sierra. Up close and personal. Big green eyes. Sometimes gold, sometimes green. They're showing gold or green right now. Sorry about that. I just wanted to show her to you. She's come to harass me. No, you can't have any of these threads. Caper, which really looks like a caper. Carolina Cecil. Hi. Yeah, I know. She's just looking at these threads like, Mom, why are you tempting me? Cayenne. Cattail. Land of Good Enough is Pam. Can't remember her last name, but that's her video, Land of Good Enough. Or her YouTube. Cattail. Lots of really pretty, I'm trying to keep it out of the sun. Lots of really pretty variegation in that. Caramel. This does not look like caramel at all. I'm wondering if this was missed something. It's green. I mean, maybe that looks brown when you stitch it, but to my eye, it looks very green. I've never seen green caramel. Capri, I think I pronounced that right. Yeah, caramel. That doesn't seem right. I need to check on their listing and see if that looks at all like that on 1, 2, 3 stitch. Capri, I had that before too. I have a lot of their blues because I'm doing some beach pieces. And Carrot, which is another pretty variegated. So, yes, I've had issues with the namings of some of their things in Weeks Dye Works, particularly their Confederate Gray. I don't agree with that, but I do love Weeks Dye Works. And I was buying them more individually, and then I just went, I'm going to support Pam in her new shop, because she opened a new brick and mortar shop last year. I think it's been a year now. And so I jumped on that. And I'm enjoying these. So, all that to say. Then I hopped on, oh boy, Stitchy Box had a sale, 3 of their flower silks for something like $12. Maybe it was 10, I don't remember. Anyway, there's 8 yards in each of these, and I just grabbed them because I love the colors. I could be wrong. Maybe these were like random. I'm going to sneeze, sorry. Oh, pardon me. Might be another one. Pardon me. I would pause, but then I can't. Then I have to restart it, and it's a main hassle. I will figure out that technology someday. I'm not sure if these were random. I think these were random, or she gave us a like what kind of color waves do you like? But I'm thrilled with these. So this is a semi-matted 6-strand hand-dyed silk floss. It's not color fast. This is called Galaxy, and it's from the 2020 collection. It is amazing. These are silks. I like using these for borders on fun things like when I'm stitching a Michelle Bendy stitch, or one of Lindy Stitches. Again, or Stephanie with Lindy Stitches, when she has a lot. I do a lot of her little pieces, and she almost always has borders. And I like to pick out a variegated color that I super like, and I definitely use this on an ocean themed one, probably, maybe, I don't know, but I like to do that. And then this one is called, this was May, so I think she has a club, I think, and it's 2021 dye lot, Chive Blossom. And that's beautiful too. That's like purples. What did they call this one? Oh, Galaxy, of course. And then this one is Celine's Moonlight from Myth and Legend. Really pretty. Very light purples. So I was thrilled to get those. I definitely wanted to show you those before I put them all away in my collection. I think that's all my haul. That was quite a bit of haul. Not a lot of stitching, quite a bit of haul. So I've gone 53 minutes. Pardon me, something in my eye. I've gone 53 minutes, and so I'm just going to wrap this up real quick with one of the fun things I did. Oh, and then I got my nice box. I opened the first 5. I'm not going to show them to you because I'll wait until the first 5 days of December. But I kind of wanted to get a taste of what they were doing. So what I'm doing is I'm going to open 5 every week, and then share a video. I'm not good at doing daily videos, I found from last year, but I can do every 3 to 5 days. So that's probably what I'll do, is they'll be a little shorter, and they'll include the 5 prior days. So I won't be doing there won't be any spoilers when I show them. But she also said, open your box and check a few items. Some of them had apparently got broken, and she wanted us to be sure we had all the items, and I did. So I did open that, and then I just kind of, I'm going to say cheated, because this is my box. This is my Christmas present to myself. So I can do it however I want to. I encourage you to do that when you have something like this and you're just chomping at the bit. open a few and see what it's like. And then, or if you have a bad day, open another few. It's there for your enjoyment. And I fully support supporting your enjoyment. So another aspect of my enjoyment of the holiday season just got to notice that Pam stitching in the Land of Good Enough that I was speaking to you about, that I get my Weeks Dye Works from, is Stitch New England is her shop. I just popped into my head. Stitch New England's her shop. She lives in Rhode Island, but her shop's just across the border in Massachusetts. She's delightful. She's really delightful. It's very fun to watch her. So one of my holiday treats to myself, and I don't know if I spoke to you about this before, but prior to COVID, I was involved in singing in a community choir, and you don't have to audition, and it's 55, and plus you have to be 55 or older. A lot of the singers had never sung before. A lot of us had music in our background, like high school, college, church choir, some other groups. I was in an a cappella group in college, and anyway, we'd miss singing, anyway, this came into my life 2 years prior to the pandemic. And then when the pandemic hit, it wasn't safe. I wasn't comfortable. Plus, we're all 55 and older, so we're all vulnerable. And so it just didn't make sense to me to try and be involved in it. I missed it terribly because we have 2 seasons. We have a September to December and holiday music. And then in the spring, we have February, and our concert is in May. So we have 2 seasons every year. And delightful directors. We have 2 now. So I sang under a new director because I got her since the pandemic. Because I think they canceled it for 1 whole year, and then they brought it back to whoever was comfortable singing again the second year. So my last concert was, pardon me, my throat, was December of 2019. And then I didn't sing all of 20, and I didn't sing all of 21 or 22's spring concert. So I'd missed quite a few. But I joined back up in September. And we had our concert. Sorry about this fingerprints. That's me singing. My husband got a great shot of me. I don't even look old. I don't know how he did that. Look as old as I am. That's better. That's a better shot. Can I make it bigger? You don't need to see me bigger. It's all good. Anyway, we sang some delightful songs. They're still running around in my head. They combined Christmas music, Thanksgiving music, and like our opening song was another show from Kiss Me Kate, which was fun. So we do some Broadway, we do some, it was very fun. So yay. We did 2 of them over the weekend. I was sick for the first one, but I rallied for the second one. I got to do the second one. And then we're going and doing a third one over at a garden shop that we always sing at. It's free attendance to hear our concerts. We have to pay to be in it, but it's so worth it. I've made some great friends, super fun. The other musical item on my list is the day after Thanksgiving. I'm going to see My Fair Lady at our Broadway theater, big theater in Denver. I live in Denver, right outside of Denver, Colorado, in Highlands Ranch. So I'm going downtown with a friend to see that. So I'm excited about that. I've had those tickets for 2 years because they canceled it, or they postponed it, or they canceled it and then postponed it twice, I think. So I'm not going with the person I originally bought the tickets with, but that's just the way it has worked out. But I'm very excited about that. So I have some fun-filled musical enjoyment in my life right now. I'm going to say goodbye for now. I've got an hour. I didn't think it was going to be this long. I kind of yammered on here and there. I will make a couple of notes of where the spoiler box that I opened, and there is a warning, so you can either fast forward or figure it out. I don't know. I'm not sure how to do all the technology, people. I apologize. This is my second year doing this, and I'm still in the weeds as far as inserting photos, inserting connections. But I'm stitching to connect Annie, and I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving time with your family and friends. And I will see you in a week to 10 days. Bye for now.